VBA interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. This is a structured set of commonly asked VBA, Visual Basic for Applications interview questions, with clear answers. It covers. Period. Check. VBA fundamentals. Check. Excel automation concepts. Check. Macros and procedures. Check. Loops, conditions, and functions. Check. Excel object model. Workbook, worksheet, range. Check. Error handling and optimization. Check. Advanced automation techniques. VBA is widely used in Excel automation, finance, reporting, and enterprise Excel tools. 1 to 20. VBA basics. 1. What is VBA? VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, is a programming language used to automate tasks in Microsoft Office applications like Excel, Word, and Access. 2. Where is VBA used? Excel, automation, reporting tools, macros, data processing. 3. What is a macro? A recorded or written set of instructions to automate tasks in Excel. 4. What is VBA editor? Tool used to write and run VBA code. Alt plus F11 in Excel. 5. What is a module? Container for VBA code. 6. What is procedure in VBA? A block of code that performs a task. 7. Types of procedures. Sub-procedure, function procedure. 8. Example sub. Sub hello, message box, hello world. End sub. Displays a message dialog. 10. What is input box? Takes input from user. 11. What is variable in VBA? Storage location for data. 12. How to declare variable. Dim x as integer. 13. Data types in VBA. Integer, string, double, boolean. 14. What is option explicit? Forces variable declaration. 15. Why use option explicit? Check. Prevents typos. Check. Improves code reliability. 16. What is a comment in VBA? This is a comment. 17. What is operator? Symbol that performs operations. 18. Types of operators. Arithmetic, comparison, logical. 19. What is concatenation? Joining strings using AND. 20. Example. MSG box hello and world. 21 to 40. Excel object model. 21. What is Excel object model? Hierarchy of Excel objects. Application means workbook, means worksheet, means range. 22. What is workbook? Excel file. 23. What is worksheet? Single sheet in workbook. 24. What is range? Cell or group of cells. 25. Example range. Range A1, value equals 10. 26. What is cells object? Refers to specific row, column, cell. 27. Example. Cells 11 dot value equals hello. 28. What is active sheet? Currently active sheet. 29. What is this workbook? Workbook containing the macro. 30. What is looping through range? Iterating cells one by one. 31. Example loop. Dim I as integer. For I equals 1 to 5, cells I1 dot value equals I. Next I. 32. What is for loop? Repeats fixed number of times. 33. What is do while loop? Repeats while condition is true. 34. What is if statement? Conditional logic. 35. Example. If x equals 10, then message box greater, end if. 36. What is select case? Multi-condition decision structure. 37. Example. Select case x. Case 1, message box 1, end select. 38. What is with statement? Simplifies object referencing. 39. Example. With range A1, value equals 10, font.bold equals true, end with. 40. What is macro recorder? Tool that records Excel actions into VBA code. 41 to 70. Functions, arrays, and automation. 41. What is function in VBA? Returns a value. 42. Example function. Function add a as integer, b as integer, add equals a plus b, end function. 43. Sub versus function. Sub means does not return value. Function means returns value. 44. What is array in VBA? Stores multiple values. 45. Example array. Dim ARR5 as integer. 46. What is dynamic array? Array size defined at runtime. 47. What is redim? Resizes array. 48. Example redim. Redim R10. 49. What is dictionary in VBA? Key value storage. Scripting.dictionary. 50. What is error handling? Managing runtime errors. 51. Example. On error resume next. 52. What is on error go to? Redirects to error handler. 53. Example. On error go to error handler. 54. What is debugging? Finding errors in code. 55. Tools for debugging. Curl, breakpoints, step into, watch window. 56. What is performance issue in VBA? Slow execution in large datasets. 57. How to improve VBA performance. Check. Disable screen updating. Check. Avoid selecting cells. Use arrays. 58. Example optimization. Application.screen updating equals false. 59. What is events in VBA? Code triggered by actions. 60. Example event. Worksheet change. 61. What is workbook open? Runs when workbook opens. 62. What is automation in VBA? Automating Excel tasks. 63. Example automation use case. Generating reports automatically. 64. What is filtering data in VBA? Auto filter method. 65. What is sorting in VBA? Arranging data. 66. What is pivot table automation? Creating pivot tables via VBA. 67. What is file handling in VBA? Reading, writing files. 68. What is external data connection? Linking Excel to databases. 69. What is SQL in VBA? Querying databases from Excel. 70. What is COM automation? Controlling external apps like Outlook or Word. 71 to 100. Advanced VBA concepts. 71. What is late binding? Declaring objects without reference. 72. What is early binding? Using referenced libraries. 73. Early versus late binding. Early means faster. IntelliSense, late means flexible. 74. What is class module? Custom object definition. 75. What is object-oriented VBA? Using classes in VBA. 76. What is encapsulation in VBA? Hiding internal logic. 77. What is API calls in VBA? Calling external web services. 78. Example API use. Pulling data into Excel. 79. What is JSON parsing in VBA? Reading API responses. 80. What is error logging? Storing errors in file log sheet. 81. What is workbook protection? Restricting editing. 82. What is sheet protection? Locking worksheet content. 83. What is VBA security? Protecting macros with password. 84. What is digital signing? Verifying macro authenticity. 85. What is event-driven programming? Code triggered by actions. 86. What is application object? Top-level Excel control object. 87. What is screen flickering issue? Caused by frequent UI updates. 88. What is Excel memory leak issue? Not releasing objects properly. 89. What is object cleanup? Setting objects to nothing. 90. Example cleanup. Set obj equals nothing. 91. What is scalability in VBA? Handling large datasets efficiently. 92. What is VBA limitation? Slower than compiled languages. 93. What is alternative to VBA? Power Automate, Python, .NET. 94. What is Excel automation best practice? Use arrays. Avoid loops on cells. Minimize worksheet interaction. 95. What is real-world VBA usage? Finance reporting, data cleaning, dashboards. 96. What is scheduled macro? Running VBA automatically. 97. What is add-in in VBA? Reusable Excel extension. 98. What is user form? Custom UI in VBA. 99. What is message logging system? Tracking macro execution. 100. How to master VBA. Curl. Understand Excel object model. Practice automation tasks. Learn debugging. Optimize performance. Build real Excel tools. Final summary. VBA interviews focus on Excel object model, workbook, worksheet, range, looks and automation, error handling and debugging, performance optimization, real-world Excel automation. Key idea. Strong VBA developers think in terms of Excel automation, efficiency, and object manipulation.